You want this job, don't you?
Sure, I want the job.
Okay, Diana, back in line. Before we do any more dancing, and we will be dancing some more, let me explain something. I'm looking for a strong dancing chorus. I need people that look terrific together and work together as a group. But there are some small parts that have to be played by the dancers I hire. Now, I have your resumes and pictures. I know what shows you've been in, but that isn't going to help me. And I don't want to just give you a few lines to read. I think it would be better if I got to know something about you, about your personalities. So I'm going to ask you some questions. I want to hear you talk. Treat it like an interview. I don't want you to feel you have to perform. I just want to hear you talk and be yourselves. And everybody, relax as much as you can. Sheila.
How many people do you want?
4 and 4.
44? No, 4 and 4.
4 boys, 4 girls.
Need any women?
Okay. Mike, I'll start with you.
Me? Don't you want to start at the end?
No, I want to start with you. And relax.
I could if you started at the end. What do you want to know?
What do you want to tell me?
I'd like to tell you to start at the end. I can't think of a thing.
Yes, you can. What made you start dancing?
Oh, because my sister did. I come from this big Italian family. My grandmother was always hanging out of the window, leaning on a little pillow. Because that's what Italian grandmothers do, hang out of windows. I was the last of 12. I was an accident. I was. That's what my sister told me. Oh, that was a sister, Rosalie. She was the one who started taking dance lessons. My mother would take her every Saturday, and she'd take me along. I like going.
How old were you?
4. I'd sit there all perky, and I'm watching Cisco pit-a-pat. Said, I could do that. I could do that. Knew every step right off the bat. Said, I could do that. I could do that. One morning, Sis won't go to dance class. I grabbed her shoes and tights and all. My foot's too small, so I stuffed her shoes with extra socks. Run 7 blocks, ain't nothing flat. And I can do that. I can do that. I got to class and had it made, and so I stayed the rest of my life. All thanks to the Sis. Now I'm married and fat. I can do this. That I can do. I can do that. Then everybody started calling me Twinkle Toes.
Did that bother you?
Nah, I figured let them say what they want.
I don't buy that, Mike.
Well, sure, it bothered me. I didn't want anyone calling me Twinkle Toes just because I took a couple of dance lessons.
Okay, Mike, back in line. Bobby, you're on.
Well, actually, I don't know how I turned out as heavenly as I did. You see, when I was 5 years old, I was playing jacks, and the car fell down on the top of my head.
Bobby, are you going to do a routine?
Oh, no. Moving right along, moving along. Well, do you want to hear about all the wonderful and exciting things that have happened to me in my life? Or do you want the truth?
I'll take the truth.
Well, to begin with, I come from this quasi-upper middle or middle-upper class family type home. I could never figure out which, but it was so boring. I mean, we have money, but no taste. You know the sort of family. AstroTurf on the patio. My mother had a lot of card parties. I was one of the foremost bridge cheaters in America. My father worked for this big corporation. They used to send him out into the field a lot to drink. Better that than to find him lying on his office floor. But he was okay. I was the strange one.
How strange.
Oh, really, really strange. I used to love to give these garage recitals, bizarre recitals. There was this one time I was doing a Frankenstein as a musicale, and I spray painted this kid silver, all over. They had to rush him to hospital because he had that thing when your pores can't breathe. Oh, he lived. Luckily, I didn't paint the soles of his feet.
And what if I next? What if I next? What am I gonna do? I haven't got a clue. I've gotta think of something. What does he want? What does he want? Stories from the past. I better find one fast. What should I say? What can I tell him?
As I got older, well, I kept getting stranger and stranger. I used to love to go down to this busy intersection near my house and direct the traffic. Well, I just wanted to see if anybody would notice me. And that was when I started breaking into people's houses. Oh, I didn't steal anything. I just used to rearrange their furniture.
And orphan at three, mother and dad both gone, raised by a sweet ex-con, tied up and raped at 7. Seriously, seriously, nothing to see. I'd better keep it clean. What should I say? What can I tell him?
School? You want to hear about school? Well, I went to a PS shit. You see, I was the type of kid that was always getting slammed into lockers and stuff like that. Not only by the students, but by the teachers too. Oh, and I hated sports. I mean, I hated sports. And sports were really big. I mean, it was like Jock City. And I didn't make one team. You see, I couldn't catch a ball if it had Elmer's glue all over it. Oh, and wouldn't my father have to be this big ex-football hero? Oh, he was so humiliated. He didn't know what to tell his friends, so he told them all I had polio. On Father's Day, I used to limp for it. Oh, that leg!
God, I'm a wreck, I don't know where to start. I'm gonna fall apart. Where are my childhood memories? Who are the boys? What are my toys? How will I begin? And why am I so thin? What should I say? What can I tell him?
My mother kept saying to me, if you don't stop setting your brother on fire, we're gonna have to send you away. And I was always thinking up these spectacular ways in which to kill myself. But then I realized to commit suicide in Buffalo is redundant.